Hey guys, what's up? Sora here, back with another Road to Grandmaster video in Shadowverse featuring, this time, Aggro Blood. Now, this was a deck submitted by a user named Drinial, and the entire thesis statement of the deck is Boy Who Cried Wolf is really good in the meta right now. He can't be attacked by followers who don't attack. Guess which has one attack? Princess Snow White, fairies, and other stuff like that. So right now there's a lot of inefficient trades that go against him in the early game that he will get 3 if not 6 damage in, maybe even 7 with Red Talon Strike. So it's really what brings this deck over the top is by far Boy Who Cried Wolf. However, a lot of the other portions of the deck are still extremely strong, such as Old Blood King and Vania, Emeralda as a top-end finisher, and just a bunch of Summon Bloodkin, right? Now, my deck right now that you're seeing in front of you is slightly different from his, although just out of necessity, really. First of all, I only have 2 Vanias rather than 3, so one is relegated to be an Implanter. And then the other one is I don't have 3 Gift for Bloodkins, so that's now another copy of Emeralda. But yeah, I haven't played aggro decks in Shadowverse ever, really, because I feel like it's a lot of going just face. And I wasn't planning to up until I saw this deck, and the reason why is, one, I think Boy Who Cried Wolf is hilarious, but second, there's a lot of, for the lack of a better term, je ne sais quoi that goes with playing this deck. I've played this in a few practice matches, and it's not just play things on curve, go face. It's actually a lot of finesse, like making sure that all of the storm lines up, all of the damage lines up. It's tricky. It's tricky, more than meets the eye, but you guys will get to see that very shortly here, so let's get started. Alright, next up. We are playing against Haven. Okay, so the deck that this, or the type that this deck was designed for, right? So we will want, I think, to hard mulligan for the, whatchamacallit, Boy Who Cried Wolf. So, even to just showcase the concept. I think we will keep the Baphomet just in case, but yeah. Okay. So if he plays some sort of Princess Snow White, this should theoretically be the perfect hand. Even though we're going second, this should theoretically be the perfect hand. Theoretically. We are going second, so it's still fundamentally a problem. Okay, we're actually good here. We have a 5 and then a 6 play. Yeah, I think the 3 Gift for Bloodkin is really, really important in this deck. I don't think the deck performs without it. Okay, Morier. Let's see. We still want to play Boy Who Cried Wolf here, I think. Yeah. And then, assuming this lives, hopefully this lives. Assuming that lives, Spider Web him into Red Talon Strike. Okay. Good. Good. We get at least a little bit of damage in. Spiderweb Imp, Red Talon Strike, produce the Forest Bat, 1 more target for the Morier.
Hurry, get out of here! Stop!
Yep. Come on, hit the bat. Well, that's the most I can ask for, hit the ward. Yep, no, makes sense. Trace with the John, straight up. There is the Snow White into the Carapace. What would be funny if I draw another wolf? Nope. Let's see. Let's see if I can draw another wolf. Aha! That's funny. He does have an Evo, so he can just Evo into the Boy Who Cried Wolf. But I think that's still the play regardless, because that puts us as many followers on the board.
Whoa!
I'll show you power.
Then next turn it's going to be Old Blood King into probably another Old Blood King? I would assume double Old Blood King. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Probably get rid of this, swing into this, swing into
You're
this,
done
clear the board.
for.
Yep.
Crystals of snow shimmer in light.
Alright. Oh wow. He actually gets rid of it. He wants the power. Oh, that's cool. So we'll play. I would assume it's Old Blood King, and then gift for Bloodkin, Summon Bloodkin. Which is just asking to be swung at for 8, so we might not even have that chance. We need to pre-evo the Old Blood King, more than likely, in order to stand any sort of chance. Alternatively, yeah, there's no alternative. Yeah, this is the play. This is unfortunately the play. We end this on 6, or we don't end it at all. Again, what could be useful is another Old Blood gift for Bloodkin. Because next turn he drops Heavenly Knight, and that's it. That's game. Like, Walt Haven, yeah. Yep. He doesn't swing. Why doesn't he swing here? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so let's do some math. 1 plus 0. So gift for Bloodkin, definitely. Razor Claw, gift for Bloodkin, gift for Bloodkin. Okay, so let's do this first. Uh-huh. 2. Alright. Razor Claw. Summon Bloodkin. Evo. Yeah. There's the power of the deck, guys. There is the power of the deck. Yeah, like I said, that was about as perfect as a hand as we're gonna get. Well, I think gift for Bloodkin here is absolutely necessary as a 3 of. I'll say as much later, but yeah, that was the power of the deck for sure. All right, next deck. We are up against Rune. Likely Rune. Although there's several builds of her now going at the moment. I will keep one of the Old Blood Kings. I feel like he's going to be relevant in this game. Although we do have the Baphomet to draw into something. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, these two are really good as a turn 5 to 6 play. We just need more Bloodkins, really. Alright, so we have a turn 6 as well. Depends on what he plays here. Golem Assault, so we play the Baphomet. He plays the Golem. We Snarling Chains the Golem. Or... or... yeah, more damage is good damage, right? He's gonna play the Golem right now. Oh, Magic Missile. Okay, we delay the Golem at the very least. Nightmare Devil, Fanfare Last Word, Summon a Bat. Give him more targets against. We do have the Evo. I think playing on Curve is still important here because we can cast, or rather play these both at the same turn at the same time. So it'll likely be some combination of Baphomet, Snarling Chains, Evolve, aggressively swing. Again, it really depends on what he's going to play here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to evolve the Forest Bat because we don't want this to trigger quite yet. Not until the Old Blood King is down, right? So what I'm going to do is evolve this, that way he has to get rid of this first. And then have him kill this when the time's right. So again, a little bit more Je ne sais quoi with this deck. It's really good. I like the thought process behind this deck. I really do. Or we're not given the choice because he chooses to Magic Missile. So yeah, we're still in the same game plan. Baphomet first to draw. Snarling changed this. Evo.
I'll show you power.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't get the super duper optimal play, but so this is interesting. We can Savage Wolf into Summon Bloodkin, which I think is actually the wrong move. I think the right move is Old Blood King into Savage Wolf, then Summon Bloodkin. I think that's more damage over time, and then we finish off with either the Implanter or the Vania. Here's the problem. If he somehow kills both of these two, we lose tempo if we played Old Blood King. We can't evolve Old Blood King because then it loses ambush, so it loses its value. If one of these live, Old Blood King is to play. If both of them do not live, then these two are to play. Yep. I figured. Or Savage Wolf into Spiderweb Imp. That also makes sense. Hide behind the ward. What does he have on 6? He'll probably have some sort of Chimera. More than likely. We have to evolve aggressively. We can't afford to clear this. Because if we clear it, it'll be a 3-2. And then he can just kill both at the same time, and we end up with less damage anyway. We don't care about our life, we care about his. So I think this is actually the play here. Spiderweb Imp to Savage Wolf. Give more threats. That way it's more damage. Even if the Chimera is 1, we still have 1 more damage than we normally would have. Yeah, we really cannot care about this owl. If it was Rooney, then yes, it would have been a consideration. Okay, speaking of which, there she is. Although I think in this case it still doesn't matter.
That voice! I hear the world's voice!
So, the very least the owl does die, because he attacks into this. Unless he has some sort of Wind Blast up in here, then it becomes a problem. We need to get a gift for Bloodkin here. We definitely need a gift for Bloodkin, I think. Because we can play, well, no, not even. Actually, we need 8 play points for that. No, we can't. I think it's just Implanter. At the most, next turn. The problem is, leaving this alive is very, 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 very risky. Kind Queen has Ward and Drain. Trying to think of like better things to yep, that makes sense. 8 Storm, Guardian Golem, of course. Chimera eats that. Well, we can't leave this up, right? And that's just a lot of damage. We won't die, but it's a lot of damage. If we play the Implanter, we do not get to set up anything. That's the problem. Yeah, we can't play Vania into Summon Bloodkin the following turn. Again, another problem. Yeah, at the most we'll play Vania into the Red Talon Strike, which does produce a Forest Bat. At the most, but then we still have to punch through the ward. Well, that's our only chance. That's our only chance of winning, so if he's somehow able to deal with that, we lose. Yeah, see, this deck is really tricky to pilot. It requires a lot of actually really good mulliganing, and I haven't practiced enough with the deck to really showcase it. I'm kind of showcasing the learning process here, really. Oh, he gets Conjure Golem into ward. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's game. Yeah, that is very much game.
I won't accept this.
Yeah. That is very much game. Alright. Alright. Last game. We're up against Rune. So Magic Missile is the bane of our existence, although we are going first this time. So hopefully we can get something off. I think it's still Boletta into Baphomet. We'll save the Summon Bloodkin for something else. Well, you know what? No. Because again, Magic Missile is going to be the threat anyway. So I feel that the consistency is more important here. Yeah, this is tricky. I know this is 1-2, for sure. We'll keep this. Because we want the Summon Bloodkin in our hand, or for when the right turn comes.
Crimson wings appear unto me.
So this will at least get in 2 damage, the very least. Because Baphomet will come in next turn. Ideally, it's even Boy Who Cried Wolf, but I might play Baphomet first. Okay, Mysterian. Yeah, that will be... I think he got... What did he get? Circle? Yeah, so he's gonna get a Golem next turn. One. I can Bloodkin right now to spread around the damage, but... Especially because if he just plays the... he'll play the ward next turn. Mysterian Circle gives ward. So we have Boy Who Cried Wolf next turn. Into Buller? I don't know. I don't know if that's the right play. I mean, I know we want to curve out, but Buller as Dark Maiden, that's pretty strong. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so he did spend it on that, which is great. Probably Savage Wolf. I feel like Savage Wolf is still the play here, yeah. Then we can do Boy Who Cried Wolf into Summon Bloodkin, Buller, +1/+0 everything. Yeah, I think this... So 1, 2, 4, 4, and then 5. Which is Cauldron into, yeah, more than likely Mysterian Circle. We can Razor Reclaw, Summon Bloodkin. Because this will deal 3. Yeah, I think that's a play. If we are going for the Buller, then we want the maximum amount of powers on the board. Alternatively, we could run this in and Boy Who Cried Wolf twice. There's no wide spell. I don't think Nova Flare. Nova Flare is a 5, not a 4. I think. Let's do this. I might be wrong, but my natural instincts tell me to do that instead. Then we'll go Buller. No, never mind. It was a 4. Yeah. That was a 4. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah. That was just idiotic of me. That was idiotic of me. I'm not even sure if I want to. I should have pre-evoed this too. Yeah. I should have pre-evoed that. I forgot Nova Flare was a 4, not a 5. Dang it. the way that play would have changed is I would have played. There wasn't a lot I could do against Nova Flare in the beginning, so oh wow, he's going greedy here. Okay, that's good for me. If he didn't go Nova Flare, then it's gonna evolve. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what would I have done if I knew the Nova Flare was in hand and it was a 4. Alright.
No.
Yeah, we can't keep going for longer here. Need some help. Not the kind of help I'm looking for. It's probably Spiderweb Imp into Evolve, right? Unless he has another Nova Flare in hand. Because 2/2/2, yeah, that's our best play right now, I think. To evolve, Spiderweb and evolve over this. Well, we don't actually need to evolve over that. Never mind, if he has another Nova Flare here, we're just dead in the water regardless. He can't do Young Levi into Earth Rune because he only has 6. So
This is my home.
I'm gonna say this is the right play. Yes. I'm gonna evolve.
I'll show you power.
Yeah. Part of me thinks that I should have probably went for this, but like we're already behind in the turns in Nova Flare, and once he gets to 7, it's over. Like with that many cards in hand, once he gets to 7, it's over. So I felt that we just needed to aggress as much as we can to hopefully squeak out the last damage into this. Alright, he spends it on that, so he doesn't have... Yeah, he can get rid of 2 things here. 1, 2, Bowler Blood Maiden will still come in. Yep, and then this, into this, probably. Yep, another Earth Essence, go into that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just enough.
Open door into the abyss.
Yep, just
Try
enough.
and stop me.
Girls, hurry, get out of here.
Alright. Barely, even though we misplayed the crap out of that when we ran into Nova Flare. I'll have to review the match, honestly. Even just personally, seeing like if there was any other answer other than what I just did. Because I thought I was doing the right thing by playing into the Bulla, but yeah. Anyway, enough self-blaming here. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Aggro Blood deck. I feel that it is really strong, again, especially going first. And even if you're not going first, it still counters enough of the meta where I highly encourage anyone to consider to run it. Some changes I need to make, or rather, get the 3rd gift for Bloodkin. I think that's just absolutely important, especially when you're trying to combo with Old Blood King. Those 2 cards are very, very necessary for each other. Any less than 3, you're not playing the deck optimally. This, I didn't get to see a lot of Vania, personally. I think this is a way to end the game on turn 7, because Emeralda does offer the reach that you may or may not need at the late game, just in case that they were effective in their board wipes, stuff like that. 6 damage straight to the face, especially with the storm, and gets rid of something in the way like a ward. That is how the deck is supposed to operate, even though we didn't get to see it. Boy Who Cried Wolf is definitely strong. We didn't get to see it against Snow White, but the concept is there. But yeah, no, this is a really good deck, I feel. There might be some more optimization down the line, but good job to Drinial, who submitted this deck. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.